What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another video, and today I'm gonna put you guys onto a super secret scale that can make your guitar melodies go from this to this. Then I'm gonna show you guys how I turn that sample into a beat for Dababy that sounds like this. The beat was actually inspired by the album he just dropped today. That was like the last thing I heard before I went to sleep, and when I woke up I immediately made this for some reason, so it must have still been in my mind. So I'm gonna show you guys that, and I'm gonna be dropping some gems here and there, so let's get started and put on my headphones really fast. Now, before I can even give you guys the secret scale that I'm talking about, I first have to give you guys the golden key, which is the thinking and the context behind it. How can you make a genre if you have no frame of reference? If you don't even know what it sounds like, what instruments they use, any of that kind of stuff. I personally feel like if you know what instruments and sounds they use, you can also create kind of the same thing. So the inspiration behind this beat was Spanish music and old spaghetti westerns. I'm talking like cowboys. I'm talking like, you know, two motherfuckers in the desert with two guns having a shoot off, whips, bar fights, all that kind of stuff. A lot of that over the border South music. So if you listen to what's going on right now, a lot of that is already happening. If you listen to the Dababy stuff, you can hear it. If you listen to Highest in the Room by Travis Scott, you can hear it. That was initially the thinking behind this. So now that you know that, I can put you onto the secret scale, which is the Spanish scale. So I'm gonna go over to my scale helpers and I'm just gonna drag the Spanish scale over, so that way you can see what it sounds like and what it looks like. So these are the notes. I'll have a link to a Dropbox so that way you could download this scale as well. So now that you guys know the secret scale, we can put it to use now. So I'm gonna show you guys how I made this sample and then break everything else down. Alright, so the guitar I use is Ample Guitar. You already know about it. Everybody uses this. It's free, but it has a lot of dope features. Now, if you notice, a guitar does not have a lot of notes like a keyboard, so you can't really play it in octaves and huge ranges. I decided to duplicate them and then kind of have different things to them. This guitar is going to sound way different than this one, and this one's going to sound way different than this one. I used a lot of the features inside the actual guitar. If I play this note, it sounds super bare, but when I put the double on, it sounds way better. I'm gonna turn it off. Turn it back on. It sounds a lot wider. So the second one, I just have the regular, you know, nothing crazy. I didn't do anything to this. Now the third one I did, that's the one that's gonna really add something to it. It's really subtle, but it adds a lot to it. Think of this as like the third person with the guitar. Down here, as you can see, these highlighted yellow notes, they have like these like little features where they have like taps or little hits or anything like that. I hit one of these notes. I don't want to hit it again because I might fuck it up, but this is what it sounds like just by itself. And those little imperfections really make a huge difference. Just remember, stick to triads, play with the inversions. I played with the inversions on this side. They're the same notes, but they create a bit of movement and they feel a lot fuller. You gotta remember, guitars don't have as many notes as keyboards, so you just kinda gotta be minimal and double some notes. Once I had that, that's when I rendered it out and then just sped it up just a little bit, put a chorus on it, but I changed the mix knob. Then I put RC20 on there, but I used the gazing guitar preset, and then I tweak some of the settings. So instead of having it sound like this, it could sound like this. So immediately after that, I figured, you know what, let me add some Latin percussion. Let me see if I got something in one of my kits, and I found this. So I just started using that as like the foundation. Just started building onto it, adding hi-hats, clap, add some congos, kind of balance it. Then I use this like weird like, and then I came with that 808. And those kicks. Just the 808 pattern. Now immediately after that, I'm thinking, all right, let me add some like little texture or something like that. Next I went as like a kind of like a hit. I went into Omnisphere and I found this like weird sound. It's like a whistle. It's just like a kind of like a you know, in Good, the Bad, the Ugly, that doo, 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 that kind of shit. I use the textures as a tool so that way there's really no dead space, or if there is, the listener kind of feels like there's something there, which there is something there, but it's so low that you can barely even hear it. I found a whistle, I found the flute, and a piccolo, and this is what it sounds like together. Now before I even started structuring it, I started thinking, what does the baby have in this beat? What can I do to make this really give those baby feels? And it really wouldn't have been a baby beat without this. I know he has that in a lot of beats, and I know that's like a Jetson thing, but even like a lot of whoa beats and, you know, a lot of songs that's coming out right now, like the Danny Lay song produced by Take a Day Trip, that has that too, and it makes it sound so hard. I know a lot of people want to know, so I'm gonna put you guys on game right now. So the best part to do it is the first part of the verse. Reason being is because this chorus part is set up to give this part a climactic moment. This is the chorus, and it already has one pattern of it. So the listener's gonna hear it, and they're gonna get used to it, like, all right, I already know this bop, and then as soon as the verse comes in, they're gonna be like, oh shit, this is crazy. That's when the switch up happens. That's the best, at least what I found is the best time to put it in. Now, how do you do that? You go over here and you use your Art Best 808 from the Blueprint drum kit, which is down below, and then you just follow the chords. You copy the chords over to a sampler track. They'll kind of sound like this. So this is what it sounds like in context. Ha. And there you have it. That's how you make a beat for the baby. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys got a lot of gems from this video. I have the link for the scale down below in the description, as well as the, you know, Blueprint drum kit. So if you guys want to pick up those drum sounds and stuff, definitely go cop them, go support. I appreciate you guys. Hopefully you guys make a lot of crazy shit, and yeah, go crazy. Like the video, subscribe, all that other stuff that other YouTubers say. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time.